This notion that there's some kind of great Palestinian dynasty or people or something. Hey, I wish there was. I wish these people had a great, rich history like us Jews. They don't. They don't. I mean, I can lie to you. Want me to make up a fictional history to these people? I can lie to you. And I can lie about the Jews and Israelites and say that's all bullshit. But I'm not about lying. I'm about telling the exact truth. Let the cards play. Wait, if the Jews were not indigenous to that land, I would tell you we're not indigenous to that land. Why, if somebody asks me where my ancestors are from, I don't say Europe, but I say the Middle East. Because that's where they're originally from. It's like, just like a black person who's born in America. Where's your original ancestors from? They're not going to say America. They're going to say Africa. Same thing applies for me. Now, wait, a black could lie and say America, but it would be a lie. Just like me telling you my grandparents are from Russia or Europe, Romania. They're there, but if you go back far enough, originally, my origin country, it's the Middle East. It's right where Israel is. I mean, there's not even a doubt in my fucking mind. Not even a doubt. Based on being raised Jewish, studying the Old Testament, the only Bible, in my opinion, it's not even been propagandized in my head. It's just history. It's historical. See, the New Testament's based on a lot of fictional stuff, like most of it, whereas the Old Testament's actually based on a history of our people. That's it. There's a very definitive history spelled out in a book that's about 5,000 years old, or however old, I don't know. It's like, now is it possible my ancestors, like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, these folks, were colonizing that land and they came from some other place? They could have came from Mars originally, but I'm just saying when they touched Earth, that's where they've always, that's it. I mean, I don't know any other, I don't know. It's weird. Like, as a Jew, where do I feel indigenous to? America? No. Europe? No. It's right in a book. The book tells me. I know where I'm from. And since I couldn't get back to that desert, I'm in the fucking California desert. It's all the same. I like warm weather. There's a reason. I would rather be in 115 degree weather than 55 degree. What does it sound like I'm indigenous to? Alaska? Let's get a grip, folks. I'm indigenous to heat, sun. That's where I'm from. Are there Palestinians? Not any kind of nationality, country, nation, dynasty, empire, country. Only a colonizing territory. That's what they are. They're colonizers. See, everything that you're accusing us Jews, Israelites of being, is what really... See, we're such an upside-down, turned-up fucking world that whatever you're accusing Israel of doing, genocide, there's no genocide there. If Israel wanted to genocide that place, they could fucking flat. They could have fucking... Trust me. They could have flattened the fuck out of that place. Ethnic cleansing of a people. Like they're trying to wipe out all the Arabs in the land, he said. I mean, come on, man. Nobody mentioned, I'll tell you why this is all disingenuous bullshit, because nobody talks about the Sudanese situation, which is way, way worse than in Gaza. They actually are having starvation going on. Send your money there. Even guys like MyronGainesX, he's Sudanese, Mafuk Ufuk. He doesn't even talk about it. It's weird. All eyes on Gaza. Like, that's the only fucking, oh, because you've got white people, the Jews. Right, go to Israel. Tell me how many people you see with blonde hair, bleached white skin. Very few. You're going to see people that look Jewish, dark, and the ones that don't look dark look Jewish. Trust me, you're not going to see too many people living there that are not either dark hair or they naturally look Jewish. You're not going to see a bunch of just goyim-looking fucks walking around. Oh, you'll see Christians, yeah, but I mean, it's a minority there. Like 200,000 Christians live in Israel. First of all, it's not easy for a Christian to move to Israel. They don't wait. Israel has tough immigration laws. Trust me, you just don't. If you want to immigrate to Israel, you got to live there for like 3 years and know Hebrew. Whereas a Jew like me, I can just do aliyah. I don't have to know Hebrew to go there. And that's what these guys are pissed at. That I could go over there into my homeland and live. Even though I was born in California, it pisses a lot of these Arabs off. And it really shouldn't. Saudi Arabia is 100 times bigger than Israel. Go fucking live over there. You don't need to be living, they talk about new settlements in the West Bank. First of all, the West Bank was really part of the Promised Land. That's Israel. So get the fuck out. The West Bank should all be Israel, in my opinion, anyway. The only reason the West Bankers are living there is because they were thrown out of Jordan. And most of you don't know the real history of nothing. Myron Gaines. Anu Fuknu, fuck my ass in the rear end, dude. Abu Dhabi, talks about us Jews switching our name. First of all, we all have Hebrew names anyway. I have a Hebrew name, idiot. So, it's not anything. Just like he's got a name, Abu Aku. Let me see your DNA, Abu. Are you really from fucking Sudan? Well, who's going to want to say are you really Jewish? No, I'm making it up. Who's going to want to pretend they're Jewish if they're not Jewish? Unless you're some self-loathing Jew. Like the Jews that live some of the, we got Jews that don't like Israel and stuff. You know what? When the Third Reich, during the Third Reich, nobody was asking Jews how religious you are. Nobody was asking Jews nothing. Are you secular? Are you non-secular? What I'm saying is, you who believe in a Palestinian people, I could sell you fucking ice in the winter. You're that stupid. There is no Palestinian people. That is truly a social construct. They always talk about social constructs as being gendered. No, that's not a social construct. How do I know? You either have a penis or a vagina. You people are delusional. You're caught up in we're in a feel-good world. It's funny. 12 years Syria, nobody gave a shit about those kids starving over there. All of a sudden, the ones in Gaza, these Jews are involved. Wait. When Arabs kill Arabs, it doesn't even make the news. But put in the oppressor, the Jew. First of all, how is a Jew oppressing anybody? We're a fucking minority. Wait, how does a minority of people oppress anybody? Go figure that out, I got blacks. You're telling me I'm a fucking oppressing. I'm not oppressing nobody. I'm a minority, idiots. You're oppressing me. You're nonsense. Can you imagine if I went to a college campus and said, no blacks allowed? That's what they were doing here. No Zionists. Basically, if you're saying no Zionists, you're telling most Jews you're not welcome here. How is that different than me telling blacks they're not welcome here? It's the same fucking thing. Folks, we've assimilated where we wanted to, and where we didn't want to, we didn't assimilate. It's just it's that easy. Would I feel safer in Israel than in America? Not where I am now, but overall, most American cities, I would rather walk around with the yarmulke. Yeah, I would rather walk around with the yarmulke in Israel than even LA. I'm telling you, it's crazy out there. But I'm the type of guy that would wear like a Israeli shirt, flag around me, and walk UCLA, packing my 9mm. So if anybody fucked with me, I'm already dispossessed. I guess that's a word.